Day one of the USC Rising Stars camp is in the book, and let's talk about some of the USC commits who were in action today. Quarterback Matt Fink, his first appearance on the USC practice field, had a nice day. He was only here in the morning session, showed the good athleticism that Matt definitely has. A good day throwing the ball, but I wouldn't call it a great day. One guy who did look very good at the quarterback spot was Tua Tagovailoa from the state of Hawaii, a guy who does have an offer for the class of 2017. I've seen Tua several times, and this was the best his arm has looked in any of the camps I've seen him at this spring. Just a very strong arm, particularly throwing the ball downfield. At the running back spot, 2017 verbal commit Stephen Carr was here. And again, this is a guy who has just impressed us all spring, has a very good frame, and was just showing good skills catching the ball out of the backfield. Stephen Carr definitely representing well. On the outside at wide receiver, this was a day to see the two out-of-state wide receiver commits. Have not seen them at the USC practice field before. Josh Imatorbhebhe and Velais Jones from the state of Alabama. Both of them were here. Josh only took part in the afternoon session. Jones took part in the morning session. I would say when you look at Josh come out in the practice field, boy, he's just such a big, wide-bodied guy, and then he was impressive in the throwing drills. And what I like about Jones, he's got speed. He's going to be more of your slot receiver, but he does have the speed that you're looking for in Steve Sarkisian's offense. Another guy who did get a little bit of a look at wide receiver and also at corner is Melquise Stovall. Now, Melquise is known more as a running back in high school right now, but he can play receiver, and he showed that today. But I actually thought he looked very good at corner, a position we know he can play as well. And then on the offensive line, Frank Martin from Mater Dei High School, he took reps at right tackle in the team drills today. Big Frank was obviously the top offensive lineman that we saw in attendance today. Flipping over to the defensive side of the ball, on the line, Dalen Hayes from the state of Michigan, one of the more vocal USC commits this spring at all the camps and combines, took the drills at rush end and looked solid. He took part in the morning session, did not go in the afternoon, but Dalen's a guy who's pushing 245, 250 pounds, so it wouldn't be at all a surprise to see him end up at rush end. And then at linebacker, Jordan Iosefa from the state of Hawaii was here. Went primarily at inside linebacker that we saw in the morning drills, but then looked like he was limping a little bit. Could have been a bad ankle coming off after the morning session. Did not take part in the afternoon drills. And then another guy who did not take part at all was Mike Juarez. He was here, but he said, hey, I'm just here to say hello to the coaches, check in with them, make sure everything's good. Took a walk around, said hello to everyone, and then was gone midway through the afternoon session. Trojan recruits back on the field tomorrow for day 2 of the Rising Stars camp. This is Garry Paskwietz, WeAreSC.